Hey friends, welcome back. This is Cherie with StampinOnTheFarm.com. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Well, today we're going to be making this card. I know it's not your traditional Christmas colors, but I really wanted to use the 10 tile embossing folder, and I thought we could make it like a wintry Christmas card. So I'm using Balmy Blue ink and cardstocks. All right, let's get started. What we'll need is a piece of Whisper White cardstock for our card base. It's 8.5. It's a standard A2 card size. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then we'll need a piece of Balmy Blue cardstock. That's 5 1/4 by 4. Another piece of Whisper White that is 5 by 3 3/4. This is the piece we'll use to emboss with and color with the 10 tile embossing folder. We have another strip of Balmy Blue that's 5 inches by 1 3/4, and a small strip of the Feels Like Frost DSP that is 5 inches by 1 inch. Now this pack is in our holiday catalog, this DSP. It comes in a 6x6 pack, and it's beautiful. I'm sure you all have seen this, but it's like artist photographs. I think I have it upside down. Yeah. Really wintry, beautiful scenes. And then the other side is all the silver and white in different designs. All right, so I'm just using a little strip of that. All right, let's set this card base off to the side and let's get to working on our, first, sorry. We'll be using let me get my card back here so you can kind of see. We'll be using the So Many Stars stamp set here. And we'll be using the Joy and I think this star and another star to do some stamping around on there. And the 10 tile embossing folder. And for this little scallop circle here that's in blue, we'll be using one of the, I think it's that one right there. It fits right there for that blue circle. And then for the white circle, we'll be using my 1.5 inch circle punch. All right. I have all my stamps loaded on my blocks. Okay, I'll set this there so I can see what's going on. Now, first thing we're going to do is use our brayer sponge and get our stamp pad open here. Balmy Blue. And the side that says Stampin' Up, that's the side we want to open up. The technique we're going to do is going to ink on this embossing folder, put our paper in, and run it through our die cutting machine or embossing machine. All right, this is my side. Now when you use your brayer, you want to make sure you just don't go like this, because you'll just get ink on one side of it. You want it to roll, 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 and then go back and forth to get as much ink coverage as you want. You go down this way. Just get it covered as much as however much ink you would like to have on it, okay? And then you put your paper, lay your paper in here, close it up, and run this through your die cutting machine, your Big Shot, and this is what you will get. Isn't that beautiful? All right, now we have this piece. Okay, now we're going to get this other strip of the Balmy Blue, and we're randomly going to stamp this snowflake here from the So Many Stars. And I want to stamp off once because I don't want it, I just kind of want a little, you can just kind of see it in the background. It's tone on tone, but I didn't want it really, really dark because I didn't want it clashing with my 10 tile embossing folder, because that's pretty busy. All right, that looks good. Now this little strip of the Feels Like Frosty SP, too stark white for me for this card. So I have one of the little makeup blender sponges that everyone's using, and pat it in my balmy blue here. Get some ink on it, and then just kind of rub across there, so the white, got to hold a little tight so you don't get it all wrinkled up just like I did. And then just kind of smooth it on across to that white, and it kind and change the color of that white background to the balmy blue, a pale balmy blue. And I think that will look so much better with the rest of the card. There we go. Set that there. Now we can attach that here. Let me get my Tombow glue and add this on. A little bit of glue. You don't want to use a whole lot. You don't want to squish it out everywhere. Kind of center it up, top to bottom, because yeah, that's a little bit. There we go. All right, there's that piece ready. Now we'll get our little scrap of Whisper White that I'm going to stamp the sentiment Joy. Perfect. And then we'll take another little star, whichever one you choose from there, but another little star, and I'm going to wait first. I'm going to punch it out, and then I'll stamp that on there. All right. With our 1.5 inch punch, circle punch. That fits perfectly in there. There we go. Now, using this star, I think I want to stamp off on it too. Stamp off a little bit, and kind of stamp over, kind of around the white part of the circle here, the circle punch. And you probably can even let's just do it in the middle and see what that turns. Yeah, I think that looks good. Add some color everywhere. And a little over here. Okay. Yay. Now I've already die cut out the scalloped circle. All right. And I'm going to glue this on here because I'm going to pop the whole piece up. Shoot. Oh well. Need to wipe some of that up. I'll have glue everywhere. That glue's really nice. Let you move it around some. Give me a little something to wipe that up there. All right, there's this piece that will fit like that. All right, now a really neat thing that you can do that looks a little too wet for me here. Let me get another piece of scrap. Hold on a second. Okay, let's just lay this down. Now, really, like I said, that really neat thing, I'm using the ribbon, the metallic edge ribbon. And this is the Whisper White. Silver, yeah, it's a Whisper White color with a silver on it. But I don't want it white. I want it blue. So, get out this really neat makeup blender thing. Dip it in your ink and just swipe down through here and change that white to whatever color you want it to be. We also have the gold edge there too. So let me see how much I need. I know I need some to take off for. Okay, that'd be good for that, but then I need some to tie a bow. So I'm gonna do a little bit more. Now you have the balmy blue ribbon. And I like to turn it over on the back and do some on the back too, because when you tie it, you know, when you tie the bow, you want to make sure you see the balmy blue, not the white. All right, hopefully that'll be enough. All right, good deal. All right, let me get my scissors. Cut this off. I think that's all I need this for right now. Put this away. Bit. Okay, now getting out our beautiful tin tile embossed piece here with the balmy blue. We're going to adhere this piece across to there. Using this, I had tried to do it full strength, and I didn't like the darkness of that, so that's why I, you know, flipped it over and did it on the other side. So good thing there's two sides to each piece of cardstock, right? Okay. Center it up, top to bottom, best you can. Then I'm going to, that's not sticking for some reason. I need a little bit more glue. Hold on. Guess I need a little bit more because of that embossing folder. Give it a good back rub here so it'll stay on. All right, now we'll take our piece of ribbon and turn it over to the darker side. Right there. Hopefully I'll have enough to, because I'm just going to cut it here and turn it over and tape it on the back like this. Just regular tape. That's a little bit too big. There we go. Now I want to pop this up because I want to put the bow kind of underneath that. So let's put some dimensionals on this. On this piece. Get off my finger. There we go. And I like to use my pick-me-up tool. Take a pick. Oh gosh, I don't know why I can't remember the name, but the little pointy end here, and it's really handy for taking these backings, especially when I don't have long fingernails. So, but it's really easy to use this little, you know, use that tool for that. It has a lot of uses. All right, I'm just going to kind of lay it. Oops, I don't want it to stick yet. Lay it kind of where I want it to go, maybe a little bit above because I want to have that bow there. Straighten it up, tap it on. Good deal. All right, now I hope I got enough ribbon to make a little bow. I think I do. All right, I may go ahead and glue this piece before I do my bow on to my balmy blue layer. I don't know how it is in your area where you're watching, where you're at. We're going to have our first, we're in Kentucky, and I think tomorrow, Monday night, oh, for sure when I'll get this posted. What is today? November the 10th. Today's November the 10th, but tomorrow, Veterans Day. Yeah. And thank you, all you veterans out there, for your service. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But we're supposed to get our first snow. Fingers crossed we don't. I'm not good at driving in the snow. It's beautiful, and I really don't have to get out a whole lot in it, but I don't want to feel like I'm stranded in the house. All right, now let's tie a little bow here underneath this little sentiment. I kind of like doing it this way. Well, it's really just going to be should I try a knot or a bow? Maybe I'll just do a knot. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And kind of cut at an angle here. Try not to cut the underneath layer. Oops, sorry, my arm was in the way. There we go. The silver in here brings out the silver in the DSP, I think. All right, very good. Now we'll attach this to our card base. Our Whisper White card base. There you have it. Using that beautiful tin tile embossing folder and making it a wintry Christmas card. What do y'all think? I hope you like it. Well, I'll have below this YouTube video, in the description part, I'll have links to all the items, because all these items I sell in my online store. If you'd like to pick up some, I would really appreciate it, and appreciate your business. And I have all my links down there where you can contact me. My email, my Facebook page, my blog. I will have pictures up on my blog with the dimensions not listed. Hopefully, by tomorrow as well. So thank you so much. If you would like to receive one of our holiday catalogs, just send me an email at stampinonthefarm@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to put one in the mail for you. That email address will be below as well. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me down on the farm. I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Thanks. Happy stamping. Bye.